Hi all, welcome to my channel Kuti Programmers and this is KVS Tech. ലാസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഉബുണ്ടു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിനകത്ത് പൈത്തൺ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണെന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. ഈ വീഡിയോയ്ക്കകത്ത് ഞാനൊരു വിൻഡോസ് പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിനകത്ത് ഒരു പൈത്തൺ സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ, ഒരു പൈത്തൺ ഇൻ്റർപ്രിറ്റർ എങ്ങനെ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്ന് നോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ വി ക്യാൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട്. പൈത്തൺ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി ഫസ്റ്റ് യു ഹാവ് ടു ഡൗൺലോഡ് ഇറ്റ് from the python.org website. So for that, take a browser. Before start downloading, make sure that your internet connection will be proper. Okay. On python.org website, take the download sections. Okay, downloads sections. There you can see the latest version of Python, that is Python 3.8.5. Okay, you can download Python for any platform, that is Windows, Linux and Mac. Okay, any platform. In order to download for Windows, just click Windows. Okay, so it will results a list of Python versions that can be downloaded. Okay, suppose I want to download Python 3.7. Okay, let it be Python 3.7.7. so point to that portion, that is Python 3.77. there you can see different types of downloadable files. Okay, here I would like to take this one, that is Windows x86 64-bit executable installer. Okay, and this is for 64-bit Windows platform. Okay, suppose your system is 30-bit Windows platform, just download x86 executable installer, otherwise 64-bit installer. Okay, but you can use a 64-bit platform. For that, just click this one. Okay, now it starts downloading. Okay, you'll get the downloads in Opera System's downloads folder by default. Okay, this is your downloaded Python 3.77 interpreter. Okay, that you have to install. For that, just double click on this. Okay, actually this system contains Python 3.77. okay, so I'm here first uninstalling that version. On an installation process, you can see the number of tools installed in your system are removing. Okay, now the system is free from Python 3.77. so you have to install. Okay, for that, just double click. The installer will ask two options, that is install now. The second option is custom installation. Okay, actually this Python download installer contains number of tools, not the Python interpreter itself. Other than Python interpreter, there are so many tools are there, that is pip, that I will discuss later, pip, then Python test suite for testing purpose. Okay, that you can see here the tools. Yeah, the features contains Python documentations, that is help files for the developers. Pip tool, it's one of the important relevant tool that we have to use later. Okay, pip tool, Python package installer. And this is TCL TK tool and IDLE tool. IDLE is, I already told yesterday, that is integrated development learning environment tool. Okay, and then Python test suite. Then one more tool, that is PyLauncher, that will be discussed later. PyLauncher. Okay, here I am not using this type of installation. Okay, I am choosing the first option, that is install now. Both will work, no problem. Install now will be work, or custom this way also you can install. Okay. Okay. Before proceeding to the next step, you have to better click on this checkbox, this one. Then only the Python will work properly in your system. Okay, I will discuss about the path later. Okay, so before proceeding to the next section, just mark or put checkbox check mark on this option. Okay, then you can install your Python. I am here selecting the first option, that is install now. Okay, here it will install to a default location. Okay, you can see the location C/users, like that. The installation is started. You can see the different tools that seen under the custom installation are installing here. Pip tool, TCL TK tool, etc. So the Python installation setup was successful now. Okay, clear? Okay, let me see, is it in our system or not. Okay, for that, from your start or search option, check Python IDLE. Python IDLE. Yes. So you can see two Python here. That is Python 3.7 32-bit, Python 3.7 64-bit. Actually, this Python 3.7 32-bit is installed earlier. Okay. So the 64-bit 3.7 is, you can see here. Clear? Just take that option. Okay, this is your Python shell that you seen yesterday in Ubuntu. The same, almost the same look. Okay, you can see the Python prompt here. Okay, there you can put Python commands. For example, in order to print some message to the system, to the screen, you have to you can use the command print, within the parenthesis put some text, put some message within the quote. Welcome to Python programming. Okay, so it's working. Okay, and this is Python shell. There you can test or you can learn the Python statements. Okay, clear? This is similar to the Python shell that's seen in Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu terminal. Clear? Okay. Actually, we are doing our programming in not Python shell. We are using another tool, that is IDLE. Okay, Python IDLE tool. Okay, it's a graphic user interface tool. Look wise, it looks more beautiful than the Python shell. Okay, so here I am taking Python IDLE for 64-bit Python 3.7 version. Okay, so it will results a beautiful graphic user interface tool. Okay, here also you can check whether it will work or not. Okay, for that just type print testing. You can put double quote or single quote, both will work. Okay, you can see here it is working. Clear alle paranjathu? Okay, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പൈത്തൺ പ്രോഗ്രാമിംഗ് രണ്ട് രീതിയിൽ പഠിക്കാം. ഇന്ന് ഈ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ പൈത്തൺ പ്രോംപ്റ്റിൽ ഓരോ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്സ്, ഓരോ പൈത്തൺ കമാൻഡ്സും ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം ഈ പറഞ്ഞ രീതിയിൽ. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ എ എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ലൊക്കേഷനകത്ത് ഞാനൊരു 10 എന്നുള്ള വാല്യൂ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്യാണ്. സോ എക്കകത്തുള്ള വാല്യൂ എന്താ, ആ മെമ്മറിക്കകത്തുള്ള വാല്യൂ എന്താണെന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഐ ഹാവ് ടു പ്രിന്റ് എ. Here no need of single quote. Why? I am not printing the character A. The content I am printing here, the content of A. Okay, so the value of A is 10. Suppose I am printing print within the single quote. Suppose I am printing A. What may be the result? Just think, what may be the result? Yeah, the answer is not 10, it is A. Okay, so within the quote what you are putting, you will get the same text as your output. Okay, in previous case I am printing the content of A. Okay, this way you can learn the Python statements. Okay, actually the developers are doing their programs not like this. Okay, that's the second method of programming, or the second method of learning, and this is the first method, and this is called interactive mode of Python learning, or interactive mode of Python programming. Interactive mode. Okay, we are putting the statements one by one on Python prompts. Okay, clear? Okay, on second method means that is script mode programming. First one is interactive mode programming. The second one is script mode programming. Okay, clear? For script mode programming, you can save your program. Okay, for that click on file menu, there take new file, then you can type your Python programming statements. For example, print welcome. Okay, suppose you have to add one more statement, that is, let it be A, the content of A is 10, and you want to print that A also, then print A. Okay, this is your script. Script is program itself. Okay, another name of program is script. Actually some difference is there. For the time being you consider script as program itself. Okay, here I have written one program with 3 statements, 3 Python commands or Python statements. better use the term statements. Okay, first statement is a welcome message. Second statement is putting some value 10 into memory location A, and third statement is printing that A, value of A, not the letter A, printing the value of A. Okay, this may consider this as your first program. Okay, so you have to save your program. For that, from file menu, click save option. Okay, you can save anywhere. Okay, actually your Python is installed in on this location, that is C uses KV Sudesh app data local. By default it is installing in this location. Okay, you can change it. Okay, let it be, now let it be so. Okay, so I want to store my program in some location. For that, create your own folder in on some locations. Okay, let the program folder name should be let it be my programs. Okay, my folder name is my programs. Clear? That is, you are going to save your programs in the location d colon on D, it is my programs. Yeah, it's here. Okay, I am here saving my first program. Let it be first dot. The extension should be py. Okay, your Python programs extension should be py. So your first programs name is, I am here putting it as first.py. Just I am saving here. Okay, now to run that program, just click run module. You can see the output here. Okay, the output is welcome and then the value of 10. Clear? Okay, you can see the program in D drive like this. My programs. Yeah, it's here. You can open the that program by double clicking also. It will open that program in IDLE. Clear? This is the way of programming in Windows platform. Okay, on next class onwards, I will do the same jobs in Ubuntu. So if you want to continue in Windows, definitely you people can go through this tool. Okay, the same you can see in Ubuntu. So there is no much difference in using. Clear? So we will see the actual programming in Python on next class onwards in Ubuntu. Okay, if you have any doubts regarding the installation and the initial setup, just ask in comment box. I will reply. Thank you all.